Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys the Harmadillo run. This is my first run with the redesigned card in the recent Bazaar patch. Basically, Harmadillo was when you shield, you deal the damage, but the damage was kind of low. It was hard to scale. The shield skills allowed some scaling, but the shield skills usually happen to be decent around like day 8, day 9, day 10, at the point where the Harmadillo would basically be obsolete. Now, they did change it a little bit where the damage that it deals when you shield goes off of its shield value. But because it's converted shield to weapon damage, you can effectively scale it both with shield and with weapons. And more than that, it seems like this damage is just really high to the point where you can play this with very high consistency because Harmadillo is a bronze tier medium card. There's not that many of those. You can actually just get it in most of your games when you're playing dually. Now, I don't know the absolute top tier version of the build. Today I want to present you guys my first run with it, but I think you'll realize that it is just completely insane. We have some bunker tech at work as well. That's the large item if you come across it. It doesn't have an active. It just shields you when you're about to take damage. And it seems to work on damage over time application, and it seems to work on self damage over time application. And because it's a passive trigger, you cannot freeze it. And while you can freeze the Harmadillo, the when you shield reflect damage part of Harmadillo will still trigger if it's frozen because it is not at all an active ability. And because it's not an active ability, it can't crit. So you can't scale crit very much, but you can scale everything else to the absolute limit, and it seems to be worthwhile. Enjoy the game. Are we just armor core Andes? I still want to play a Harmadillo build, so yeah, I guess we are. It didn't happen last time, but it was a good run regardless. Non-weapon. I think I'm gonna take the XP. My bees are bigger than your bees. Yep. We're getting there, boys. We're gonna get there. Metapod. I mean, I'm just the better pod here. There's no risk. You like bunker Harmadillo?
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight. Enjoy the thrill of battle while you can.
That does seem pretty good. The issue with the rifle is that I want to play the Chris Army knife.
Stillness. I prefer action.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal.
It's pretty terrible.
Ugh, window shoppers.
I think this is best. VO the bees. What does VO the bees mean? Rifles go to the Harmadillo and tape. Yeah. But the limitation of one friend, I think, might get problematic. Upgrade shield. I think we upgrade the core, yeah. Small weapons, small and medium items. Let's do small and medium items.
Use these things.
Cape.
Buy from Barcoon instead. He actually cares about this.
I'm not gonna go crazy on that. I think the amount of shield doesn't really matter. Because that thing's just gonna blast anyway. He can't crit with that effect, so no. Yeah, he attacks every time he uses a shield, yes. It does seem pretty insane this early.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind
Good. More shielding.
suits you beautifully.
Board filler, why not? We can try friends. We can roll here. Okay.
Good luck, both of you.
Actually, I don't know about that. Maybe... maybe it's
I
okay.
hope our friends help you.
Okay, let's see. Burn. Upgrade the core, 2 XP. I think we got 2 XP here. Yeah. Looks good to me. So, whole bunch of shield items. Every single one that goes off triggers the armadillo. We just buff the armadillo solo. That looks like a pretty tough opponent, but... Holy crap.
Well, I'll admit, that was
Oh my god.
a faulty saw cost me my arm. Last.
Sale, no sale. Hey, that's okay.
I think we can
It's
beat
been
that.
nice talking.
Yeah, it should be fine. I think I want to min-max leveling up here, because we don't really need that many more items. Maybe if we get bunker. This seems really insane though. Friend loot is a consideration though. Because you can get XP from friend loot also. Something bugged, I think. Do I know any infinite loops with the Dillo? I don't think there are any that you can force. I think there are some you might get lucky to run into. I think that's actually faster. Yeah, let's okay, shield items.
A customer.
One of you. Sure. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, we just need like a more powerful multi-tool or something beside the tape, and we're set. Some haste.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo with me.
I think I'm gonna go back to fighting every single time. If I'm strong, I think it's worth it, because it's XP or more XP and gold. The income won't be as good as a fight.
Fight the inevitable.
Upgrade shield. Friends go up. Friends cooldown is nice too. I actually think I'm gonna go loot, because that can be experience also. Let's do this again. Slow.
I feel like that
Kripp.
decision comes from a negative.
Okay, and I think here we juice the core. And then there we juice the dillo. Playing my day 1 build right now. This one? This one was pretty strong on day 1, but it's definitely beatable. I don't really want medium or large that much. Non-weapon. Let's go for a skill. Maybe we'll get some decent one. No, those are garbage. Shield has crit. First poison freeze. I'll do that.
I teach mastery over it.
It's good enough to keep for a while anyway. Battery is decent.
So, how about this weather?
Actually, an Uzi is decent.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Like an Uzi next to the tape is like a 2-second cooldown shield thingy. Right? Which is really good. The battery doesn't actually have a great breakpoint. So I guess we'll do that. It's a Dillo mirror, guys. He's running meta-breaking Sunderer. Well, maybe not. It's probably better just run more shields. Upgrade leftmost. Probably the core. It's probably the core. Crypta. None of those are like critical.
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying. Midsworth says I'm bad at this, but I just want
Let's just
to
take
use
every
it.
experience opportunity.
That little furball for I? You didn't hear it from me, bud.
That's the core that gains shield. Okay, let's go more experience. Shields. Shield +2. Terrible. Like, actually, dog water. He has 2,000 health. Go, go, Dillo. Dillo wins, guys. Dillo wins. We've only started to just scale it now, too. And we are using a lot of friends, so maybe we can try this. Aiden is pretty good. Yeah, he's probably worth running. Burn, we don't have any
Imagine the
burn.
wonders waiting for us in the ground.
So it's 8 gold to upgrade a diamond. Nah. Heavy cooling fan. I'm good. Eat shield, upgrade shield. I think we just go more levels, honestly. No, actually, Aiden is not worth running. But we definitely want to keep Aiden the entire game, because we're gonna spam levels. So if we get the enchanted item early, if we can give him shield, it's absolutely GG. He just got owned by Bunker Armadillo. So Bunker is working well with Armadillo? One, two, three, 4. 8 and 8. Let's just do that then. Shield, force field, core, upgrade the core. Let's upgrade the core. Might use that. It's a very usable item at bronze. They take double sandstorm damage with Bunker. What does that mean? Damage proc Bunker. Bunker goes off versus Sandstorm?
So, you won't believe
That sounds a little crazy. Okay. Sounds like I have to try Bunker.
You have great potential. Let me train.
Sharp corners.
As long as you draw breath, your training is
10 regen sounds pretty good for free.
Are you sure?
I have a feeling Pig might not be as good as we think, because Pig's power is from going to vendors, and I think leveling is insanely powerful right now. That's a pretty crazy board, but I have a feeling it's not going to work so well for him. No, it's not.
I'll show you what I learned from this.
Let's go max health. I think, yeah, just always XP. Always XP. Shield skills. I just don't like this one because it's the 6 gold version. And I really mostly care about the Harmadillo's shield. We got a bunker.
This money. What should I do with it?
Okay. I guess it's that. Uzi every 2. I think so. Just if he's playing poison, this is not going to work very well, right? Like this does have a counter, just don't have weapons. He is playing poison.
Defeat does
Oh
not
my
defeat
god.
me.
Something feels a little busted here. Wait, poison triggers it? I don't think so. So we're using bunker. When you take damage, shield equals to 40% of the damage. When you would shield, deal damage equal to this shield. And we have sharp corners. When you shield, your weapons gain 20 damage. What's this? When you use a large item, haste small items. Yeah, I could use some gold perhaps, actually. Core, health, shield. Go on health here. No, bunker does not get used. I think damage over time might actually trigger it. When you burn, shield equal to that item's burn. Don't really have crit. Let's just do this. We're making it, it's a starting skill. We're making a diamond so it can't show up in the pool anymore. And out of the gate, it's just like somewhat stronger. I don't think the bunker matters where it is. Oh, it's an ant. Let's see what happens here. I don't know what happens here. What happens here is Harmadillo just delivers an epic ass whooping. Upgrade weapon. Nah, screw that. Give me experience. .500 health. When enemy uses a weapon, your items gain 10 shield. I think I'll do that, so now I can be like a lot more defensive. I don't know if I beat the Froststeel champion. I guess that can't be frozen. I have no idea. Honestly, I'm just gonna find out. Does this crap actually beat this boss? I don't know. Wait, that triggers while it's frozen? Yeah, I guess the triggered part doesn't stop when it's frozen, so you can't freeze this build out. That's actually busted. You can't freeze this build. Bunker and Harmadillo will both still work if you freeze everything. You cannot freeze to win this build. Weapon experience. And use a tool slow. First slow, freeze 4, yes. Dually. Use your friends when you hit half. Why not? Alright. So, we're at 9-0. We're about to go into 10. Armadillo's pretty insane. Bunker, when you take damage, shield equal to 40% of the damage. Just shielding at all is strong. Because any shield, when you shield, deals damage equal to this item's shield. And you can buff Armadillo by buffing his shield or buffing his damage, because he has a damage value. The core, honestly, it doesn't even really matter. The core is not triggering very much. It's just the Armadillo that triggers like crazy. You can't crowd control it. The second part is a passive, so you can't freeze the damage away. Bunker has no use, so you can't freeze to win. Once you get like sharp corners or something that buffs the shields massively, maybe like Hardened Shield, it's really hard to lose. Like, really hard to lose. It's poison. Okay, let's see poison. If anything's gonna beat it, it's this. There's just no shot. There's just no shot. Okay. There it is. Top of the meta, probably. Level 15.5 dually by day 10. Well, the level on the Armadillo didn't matter. Like, a bronze Armadillo still has that effect. You mostly scale it with skills, so I don't actually have to visit the shops. Once I have Armadillo and Bunker, we just take every single experience and skill option.